Let's get started in a nice seated meditation. So it was a nice way to begin class and to really just ground in. Okay, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You are at home. If you've got a pillow or a block or anything, if you just want your sits bones on the ground, that's perfect also. Oh, and let me make sure. I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys. Perfect. All right, awesome. And we're recording. All right. So go ahead and find your comfortable seat, whether it be on your pillow or you're just grounding down purely with the earth. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. We'll focus on alignment just for a few breaths. Go ahead and stack your shoulders over your hips. You may need to lean back just a little bit. You'll feel a slight tuck in your tailbone, a micro lift in your heart, and then gently pull your shoulders back and drop them from your ears. Feeling a nice little lift in your heart. Remember, your belly is in tight and your face is soft. Untuck your tongue from the roof of your mouth, maybe even creating a little space in between your lips. Letting your eyes rest heavy in their sockets and letting go of the lines in between your eyes. Simply beginning to notice as the breath flows in and out of your body. Noticing as your spine holds you strong, upright, an extension of the ground. Your being just connecting with the earth. Your body connecting with your breath. Beginning to slow it down, calm it down. Letting go of the anxieties. And simply begin to breathe. First, noticing as the breath entirely fills your belly, and then roll that breath up into your chest, taking nice, deep, elongated breaths, and then let it all go, washing the breath out of your body, creating space. Sending all awareness to that breath. Letting the thoughts and the feelings and the stimulus arise, because it naturally will, that's okay. You just deepen your breath to let it go. It's a practice of over and over coming back to your breath. Of learning to quiet the chatter in your mind. Of learning to slow your heartbeat down. Of teaching your body that you can be safe simply by breathing. You have the power to calm it down and slow it down. Just breathing in and out. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Noticing as your sits bones sink a little deeper into the ground, and as your shoulders fall a little further away from your ears. Your heart is still lifted, tummy still in tight. Allowing the thoughts to arise. Remember, being gentle to yourself. And then just letting it go with your breath. One more really big breath together. Inhale. Open mouth, let it go. When you're ready, go ahead and gently blink your eyes open. Welcome back to your body. Stamp your feet on the earth, kind of like hip width distance, and then just hold on to your knees. Inhale, pull your heart forward, a micro lift of the chest, shoulders fall back and down. Exhale, tuck your chin in and really round your spine. Pull the chin in towards your chest, And then pull your hands into your knees so you can open the backs of your shoulders, a nice little ball in your spine. Inhale, pull your chest forward, shoulders go back, little lift of the heart. Exhale, roll it all in. Nice and firm, squeeze. One more time, inhale, pull your heart forward. And on your exhale, round it in, letting go of the tension in your spine. Inhale. Guide your chest back to center, and then go ahead and let your legs fall to the earth in a comfortable seat. We'll just take a nice gentle twist. Inhale here. And on your exhale, find a twist to whichever direction you choose, just guiding your back arm behind you, pulling your heart forward so your spine is straight, and then gaze over your back shoulder. Pull your back shoulder from your ear, belly's in tight, just enjoying the nice release in your spine. Inhale, come through center, and on your exhale, take it to the other side. Pulling the back shoulder away from your ear, your spine is straight, remember belly's still in tight, face is soft, gazing over the back shoulder. Inhale, come through center, and on your exhale, roll over your knees and find a child's pose. I forgot to mention, but you're always welcome to play any music that you'd like. I did send some links for my playlist. If you want to go ahead and turn some music on, now is your chance. We'll meet in a nice child's pose. Your knees are out wide, big toes are kissing. Let your hips melt back towards your heels, and then walk your hands on out in front of you so that your forehead can rest on the ground. Just pausing in this place, in this fold, really beginning to feel the breath as it flows through your body when you begin to put your body in different poses. Remember, this class is all about noticing the connection between your breath and your heartbeat, feeling as that connection flutters through your body. So let's begin to breathe. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Fill up your belly. Now roll the breath into your chest. Take another sip in. Open mouth. Exhale. Press all of the air out of your mouth, and then keep pressing until your lower belly pulls and you feel your lower bandhas lock. That's going to be your full expansive breath. Keep playing with that through the entire class, seeing if you can find more length on the inhales and more length on your exhale. Let's do it again together. Inhale. Take one more sip in. Open mouth. Exhale. Press it out, and then keep pressing. Pull your belly button in. Perfect. Now please seal your lips to touch so we can cultivate the heated breath, the Ujjayi pranayama. Seal your lips. Take a nice inhale through your nose. Ujjayi. Exhale. Send the breath back out your nose, this time creating a constriction in the back of your throat. Feeling the vibration. That vibration is going to create more heat, a little more power in the center of your body. One more time together. Inhale. Ujjayi. Let it go. Perfect. Now I'd like you to tiptoe your fingers further on out in front of you as far as you possibly can reach, so much that your elbows lift off the earth. I want you to really squeeze your shoulder blades into your ear. Feel some intense tension right there. Squeeze it in. Take a breath in. Exhale, gently just slide your hands on the earth. Just pull them back so they naturally fall on the ground. Feeling a little more space there in between your shoulders and your ears. Now sway your forehead side to side on your mat to massage your third eye center, that space in between your eyes, letting go of any tension, letting go of the lines. And on your next inhale, press yourself up to a tabletop. Go ahead and welcome in your cat and cows, no need for stagnancy. Dropping your belly to the earth while lifting your gaze and then rolling your spine high to the sky. Rolling back and forth, as always, adding in the movements that feel good to you, whether it be rolling your belly, drawing shapes with your hips, bending your elbows, adding your head and neck into the movement. I just want you to enjoy some free-flowing movement in your spine, beginning to lubricate your hips and your shoulders, and most importantly, begin to breathe with every movement. Remember, yoga is all about the marriage between the pranayama and the asana, the breath and the movement. Go ahead and find stillness in your spine. Inhale, roll over your knees, point your toes, kiss them together. You're just pressing the earth away through your hands, lifting your chest, feeling a nice little opening in your heart and your back. Inhale here. Exhale, press back to a child's pose. Inhale, roll over your knees. Toes are kissing. Heart is lifted again. Exhale, roll back to your child's pose. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, roll over your knees, lift your chest, toes are kissing. Exhale, press back to your child's pose. On your next inhale, lift yourself up to your tabletop, a couple more cat and cow. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, your right knee is bent, lift your gaze, inhale here. Exhale, knee towards nose, curl your knee in towards your face, round your spine entirely, and tuck your chin in towards your chest. Squeeze the belly, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep. Maybe you make the connection. If you're there, you can straighten your leg. Just pull your belly in. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee towards nose, pull it in and pause. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, twist your right knee over your left and begin to pulse it out. Pulling your knee towards your face and then letting it go. You're feeling nice. Work in the belly. We're right here for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your right leg behind you, unwrap your leg. Exhale, release your right knee to the earth, couple cat and cows, and we'll take it to the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, your knee is bent, your gaze is lifted, and on your exhale, round your spine, pull your knee towards your face, squeeze the tummy, and really make the belly work. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, look for the connection, maybe straighten your leg. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee towards nose and pause. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, twist your left knee over your right and then begin pulsing it out. There's that belly engagement. Sending your gaze down to lengthen your neck. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, release your left leg to the earth. Couple cat and cows. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your hips high to the sky. Your feet are hip width distance, your hands are shoulder width distance, and then walk out your dog. Make sure all 10 fingers are really pressed flat into the earth. Don't let your knuckles creep up. Sending your gaze back between your legs, bellies are nice and tight. Inhale, come up high onto your tippy toes. Exhale, drop both of your heels over to the right. Your hands say just as they are. You're just shifting your heels to the right so you can open the left side of your body. Keep letting your head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, guide your heels through center. Exhale, drop both heels over to the left. Keep pressing the earth away through your right hand, opening the right side of the body. Inhale, guide your heels to center. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, high plank. Shift into your very first high plank, and I want your heels dug in towards the back wall. Shoulders right over your wrist. Tummy's in tight. Inhale here. Exhale, hover both knees about 2 inches off the earth. Nice. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep doing that. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, hover both knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. You keep going as fast as you'd like. Just keep breathing. Keep pulling your belly in. We're here for another 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's meet in a nice downward facing dog and switch it up. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees and hover them above the earth. Now you're in a down dog with bent knees. Nice. You can really open the backs of your shoulders here. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward to a high plank. Inhale, bent knee, down dog. So you take your hips high, knees are bent. Perfect. Keep going back and forth, shifting to your high plank, and then to your bent knee, down dog. Similar motion, little different sensation. Doing as many as you'd like, as fast as you want to go, just for another 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Meet a downward facing dog. Take a nice breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, wash it out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Now open up your right hip and draw hip circles. Go one direction and then the other. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Spin your right hip shut. Inhale, take your right leg higher. Exhale, knee towards nose. Pull your knee in towards your face, round your spine just like earlier. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Maybe you make the connection. Maybe you straighten your right leg. Breathe. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards nose and pause. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, fall in triangle. Guide your right leg across your body. Roll onto the right side of your right foot and take your left arm high. Option for variation here I've been really liking. You can bend your right knee and then stamp your right foot on the earth. It's a little more supportive, a little different. Nice. Inhale, three-legged dog. Use your core. Take your right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Let's play on the left. Inhale, take your left leg high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Pull your knee and squeeze the tummy. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Look for the connection if you got it. Maybe you straighten your leg. Come on. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards nose and pause. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, fall in triangle. Guide your left foot across your body. Roll onto the left side of your left foot. Right arm is high. Perhaps you stamp your left foot onto the earth and bend your left knee. Different variation. And breathe. Engage your core. Inhale, three-legged dog. Sweep the left leg high. And on your exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Wash it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step both feet hip width distance to the top of your mat. Hinge from your hips and fold. Remember, bend your knees as much as you need to feel a nice release in your lower back. Make sure the weight's in your toes. Option to grab for each elbow crease. You can sway side to side. You can bend one knee and then the other. You can interlace your hands at the base of your neck, adding more weight into your fold. If you're still craving more, find a gorilla by sliding your hands, palms face up, underneath the flats of your feet, shifting yourself more forward, bending your elbows, and really letting your head and neck hang. Again, option to bend one knee in any of these poses. If your hands are bound, please release them and toe heel your feet to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. It doesn't have to be pretty. Inhale, take your right leg higher. Exhale, slide your right leg behind your left. Perhaps you glue the sides of your feet together and then shift your hips back. So your right leg is behind your left. Breathing and opening the right hip, the right leg. Head and neck is hanging heavy. Inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, stamp your right leg next to your left foot. Let's take it to the left side. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, slide your left leg behind your right. Maybe the sides of your feet glue together and then pull your hips back, letting your head and neck hang. Opening the left hip. Inhale, take your left leg high. Exhale, stamp your feet together, forward fold. Inhale, very slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Let your head and neck hang. And as your eyes roll your shoulder blades down, your back at the top. Exhale, standing at attention, Samasthiti. Guide your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. I want you to squeeze your legs together. Pull your kneecaps off your thighs. Pull your belly in. Drop your shoulders from your hands and really press your hands together. Pausing to set your intention, remembering to acknowledge the connection between your heartbeat and your breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Open mouth, let it out. Gently blink your eyes open and release your hands to your side. Inhale, mountain pose. Swoop your arms overhead. Remember, legs are tight, belly's tight. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Now interlace your fingers behind your head, feeling free to press your head back into your hands a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the right. I want you to shoot your left elbow up to the sky. Pull the left shoulder back just a little bit, and then press your left hip away from you. Sending the breath into the left side body. Face is soft, equal weight in both feet. Inhale, come through center, and on your exhale, take it over to the left. Press your right hip away from you. Pull your right shoulder back just a little. Let your head rest in your hands, opening the right side of the body. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, find a heart opener. I want the weight in your heels. Press your hips forward, lift your heart, then really let your head cradle in your hands. Open your elbows out so wide that you can't see them in your peripheral vision. Fill your chest up, open the heart. Inhale, come through center, keep your hands as they are. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to release your fingertips to the earth. Bend one knee and then the other if you choose. Inhale, half lift. Kiss your fingertips into your shins. I want the weight into your toes. Squeeze your shoulders back and down. Take a breath in. Exhale, high plank. Find your hind plank once again. Remember, your heels are dug in towards the back wall. Pull your belly button into your max. Inhale, shift forward through your toes. Exhale, low plank. Bend your arms 90 degrees. Use your elbows as a shelf and breathe. Yes, you can. Hold on. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten your arms, flip to the tops of your feet. Knees and thighs are lifted. Roll your shoulder blades back. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Soften your face. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes, maybe one at a time. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, wash it out. One more time, inhale. Let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space, hop, jump, walk your twice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise, pull your power up with you as you lift up. Go ahead and guide your hands behind your head. Let's change it up. Inhale, guide your right knee in line with your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, guide your right elbow towards your right side body. Woo, side opener. Left elbow goes high. It's hard. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, warrior three. Option to keep your hands behind your head, or you can guide them to your heart center. I just want your right foot flexed, your right hip shut. It's spun towards the earth. Take a breath in. Exhale, half split. Guide your chest over your left thigh. Option to release your fingertips to the earth. Bow your chest over your thigh, lifting your right leg higher and higher with each breath. Inhale, take your right leg higher. Exhale, slide your right leg behind your left. Glue the sides of your feet together. Pull your hips back and fold. Inhale, half split. Take your right leg high. Now send your gaze to the earth. Fire up your left leg. Inhale, warrior three. Nice. Reflex your right foot. Your hands are at heart center, or perhaps even behind your head. Inhale, single leg lift. Right knee in line with your hip. Hands are out behind your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, stamp your right leg to the earth. Well done. Inhale, left knee in line with your hip. Exhale, take it over to the left. Pull your belly in for balance. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, warrior three. Shoot your left leg behind you. Your left foot is flexed. Maybe your hands are behind your head, or perhaps at the heart center. Your left hip is spun shut. Inhale here. Exhale, half splits. Bow your chest over your right thigh. Option to keep your fingertips lifted or let them kiss the ground. Let your head and neck hang heavy and focus on lifting the left leg high. Inhale, take your left leg higher. Exhale, slide your left leg behind your right. And then glue your sides of your feet together. Pull your hips back, fold. Inhale, half splits, left leg goes high. Send your gaze towards the earth. Fire up the right leg. Inhale, warrior three. Woo! Flex your left foot, so strong. Inhale, single leg lift. Left knee in line with your hip. Hands go behind your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your left leg. Awesome. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, find your heart opener. Weights in your heels. Cradle your head in your hands. Elbows are out so wide. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, fold all the way down. Release your fingertips to the earth. Pause, bend one knee and then the other. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Slow it through. Find your vinyasa. Remember, you can always come down to your knees. You can skip it by holding a high plank. You can just meet in the down dog. So many options. When you're in your down dog, take a nice deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Wash it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space, hop, jump, walk your choice. Inhale, half lift, reset your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sinking nice and low into your chair. Once your knees right over your ankles. A little tuck in your tailbone, a micro lift in your heart, and then drop your shoulders from your ear. Squeezing your knees together, feeling your strength, maybe smiling. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank, flow through your vinyasa. Remember your options. Washing it away. Meeting in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, move super slowly. Step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Stamp your back foot to 90 degrees. Stack your shoulders right over your hips, your front knees to 90 degrees. Arms are strong. Joints are stacked. Tummy's in super tight. How is the knife edge of your back foot? I want it glued to the earth. Belly's in tight. I'll say it over and over. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Take it forward. TikTok your arms 6 and 12. Re-glue the knife edge of your back foot to the earth. And then work on spinning your chest up towards the sky. Always an option to rest your front forearm on your thigh for a little more support. Or you can straighten your arm, dig into the side of your knee to really propel your chest towards the ceiling. Listen to your neck. You can always gaze up to the sky or perhaps down at your front foot. Your choice. Pull your belly in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Use your obliques. Shoot your top arm high, little to no weight in the back arm. Recommit to your front lunge. If you want, you can take your left hand into a half bind by wrapping around your lower waist. Your choice. Keep breathing. How's your tummy? Pull your right shoulder from your ear. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill your arms and flow it through. Maybe your right leg lifts. Your choice. Woo. Nice, guys. Meeting in a downward facing dog, however you get there. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, very slowly, low lunge. Step your foot in between your hands. Make your belly work. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot down 90 degrees. Lift your chest. Shoulders are right over your hips. Remember, tummy's in super tight. Front knee over your front ankle. Now squeeze your shoulders back and drop them from your ears. Noticing more space. Noticing the heartbeat and your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Take it forward. TikTok your arms. Finding the arm variation that works for you. Either resting your front forearm on your thigh or extending your arm, your choice. How's the knife edge of your back foot? Keep gluing it to the earth. It wants to creep up. Fire up your belly. Inhale, reverse warrior. Use your obliques. Top arm goes high. Little to no weight in the back arm. Or wrap your right arm into your half bind and then recommit to your lunge. Dragging the right shoulder from your ear. Softening your face. Take a breath in. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill your arms. Flow it through. Perhaps the left leg lifts, even just a little. Woo! Wash it away, meeting your down dog. When you found your down dog, take a big breath in. Open mouth, wash it out. Another breath in. Lion's breath, stick out your tongue. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sinking lower. Yes, you can. Of course, let's switch it up. Inhale here. Exhale, drinking bird. Come up on your tippy toes. Shoot your palms up to the sky. Squeezing the shoulder blades back. Squeezing your thighs as high as you can on your tippy toes. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, skier ball. Drape your chest over your thigh. Palms shoot up high to the sky again. Keep squeezing the thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. There we go. Palms go up to the sky. Up on your tippy toes. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, skier ball. Last time, drape your chest over your thigh. How tiny can you get your body into a little ball? Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Whew. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank, friends. Flow through your vinyasa. Meet me in a downward facing dog. All right, when you found your down dog, inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Pull your knee towards your belly. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Maybe make the connection. Maybe you straighten your right leg. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards nose and pause. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, fall in triangle. Bend knee variation if you choose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, move slow. Inhale, warrior two. Stamp your back foot down and pause. Catch your breath before we switch it up. Feeling the heat. Noticing the thump of your heart. Noticing the flow of your breath. All right, let's switch it up. Inhale, warrior one. So I want you to step your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Pull your right hip back. Press your left hip forward. I would have to horizontally widen my stance to actually work to square my hips, your choice. Shoulders right over your hips when we're breathing. Go ahead and interlace your hands behind your head and then find a little heart opener. Cradling your head in your hands. Maybe even just lift your gaze. Respect your lower back. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, guide your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers. Drag your fingers. Nice, drag them down and back. Inhale here. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow your chest to the intim of your right thigh. Perhaps letting your arms fall overhead. Mine definitely don't go anywhere, and that's okay. Slowing down your breath. Now let's switch it up. I want you to keep your legs just as they are. Extend your arms. Find down dog in your arms. Nice. All 10 fingers flat on the earth, and then wow, you really feel opening in the right hip. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Keep on breathing. Opening the right hip. Reinterlace your hands behind your back into your humble warrior. Inhale, lift your chest. Arms are still bound. Awesome. Go ahead and release your arms overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, launch forward. Fly a warrior 3, just like earlier. Flex your left foot. Palms go up to the sky. You're breathing. The left hip is spot and shut. Take a breath in. Exhale, half splits. Bow your chest over your right side. Maybe you keep your hands at prayer. Maybe you guide your fingertips to the earth. Pulling the left leg to the sky. Inhale, lift your left leg higher. Exhale, stamp your left foot behind your right. Glue your feet together and then pull your hips back. Seeing trends and flows. Inhale, half splits. Lift your left leg high. Now gaze down at the earth. Prepare your right leg. Inhale, warrior 3. Woo, flex your left foot. Breathing so strong, it's intense. Inhale, warrior 1. Drop your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Shoulders are out over your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Reopen your hips. Reposition your back leg to a 90-degree angle. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Take it forward, TikTok your arms. Now gaze towards your front foot. Inhale, straighten your front leg, triangle. Keep gluing the knife edge of your back foot to the earth. Remember, gaze is either lifted or towards your front foot, your choice. Inhale here. Exhale, revolve triangle. Guide your left arm overhead. Place it to the outside of your right foot. Take your right arm high. Always an option to step your back foot in a little bit to make it more accessible, your choice. Pulling the right shoulder from your ear, squeezing the tummy in. Option to stay here if you want more balance. Gaze down towards your front foot. Keep your left arm to the earth. Inhale, lift your left leg off the ground. Balancing and breathing. Slow the breath down. Perfect. Go ahead and release your back foot to the earth. Revolve triangle. Inhale, unwind triangle. Right fingertips to the earth. Left arm goes high. Just moving in half steps. Inhale, bend your front knee. Now you're back in your extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift yourself up. Go ahead and send your gaze towards your back foot. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Now you're in reverse triangle. Release your right hand to 90-degree angle. And then play with the angle of your arm. Play with the direction of your palm. Play the piano with your fingers. Gazing back towards your left foot. Feeling a wonderful neck release in the right shoulder. Tummy still in tight. Slowing the breath down. Inhale, reverse triangle, right arm goes high. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill it through. Find your vinyasa. Meeting in a downward facing dog. However you get there. Once you have found your down dog, take a big old breath in. Open mouth, wash it out. One more time, inhale. Let it go. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, shift it forward. Pull it into your belly. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Look for the connection if you've got it. Maybe you straighten your leg. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards nose. Pull it in and pause. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, fall in triangle. Left leg goes across your body, your right arm lifts. Option to bend your left knee for a little more support. Gaze is lifted. Use your belly. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg goes high. Exhale, very slowly, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot down 90 degrees, lift yourself up, and pause. Remember, catch your breath. Slow the heartbeat down. Cleansing breath. Awesome. All right. Send your gaze forward. Inhale, warrior one. Spin your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Press your right hip forward. Pull the left hip back. Perhaps you wiggle your left foot open a little bit. All while focusing on gluing the knife edge of your back foot to the earth. Mind's always trying to pop up. You got to be intentional. Use your breath. Now guide your hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, find a little heart opener. It could be mini. Maybe even just lift the gaze. Elbows are out super wide. Inhale, take your arms high. Exhale, interlace your hands below your sacrum and drag your shoulders from your ears. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow your chest to the inseam of your left thigh. Perhaps your arms are moving overhead, or they don't go anywhere like mine. That's okay. Your head and neck is hanging heavy, opening the left hip in your breathing. Now I want you to keep your legs as they are, but extend your arms on out in front of you, finding down dog in your arms, just like the other side. Really press into your hands, pull your hips back, feeling super awesome sensation in the left hip. Shoulders are away from your ears. Breathing for support. Go ahead and rebind your arms behind your lower back. Inhale, lift your chest. Spin your shoulders so they're parallel with your front leg. Inhale, take your arms high. Take a breath in. Exhale, launch onto your left leg. Fly a warrior three. Yeah, your palms are going up to the sky. Your right hip is spun towards the earth. Your right foot is flexed, shining the heart forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, half split. Bow your chest over your left thigh. Maybe your hands say a prayer. Maybe you guide your fingertips to the earth, letting your head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, lift your right leg higher. Exhale, slide your right leg behind your left. Glue the sides of your feet together and then pull your hips back. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, half split. Take your right leg high. Gaze down at the earth. Prepare your left leg. Inhale, warrior three. Yes, you can. It's big. Reflex your right foot. Yeah. Awesome, guys. You're almost there. Inhale, warrior one. Drop your back foot, 45-degree angle. So strong. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Rearrange your feet, front heel to back arch alignment. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, shift forward. Send your gaze towards your front foot. Inhale, straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Spinning the heart space towards the sky, dragging your right shoulder from your ear. Belly is fully engaged. Inhale. Exhale, revolve, triangle, guide your right arm overhead. Place it to the outside of your left foot. Take your left arm high. Dragging the left shoulder from your ear. Remember, always an option to step your back foot in a little bit to make it more accessible. If you want more balance, gaze down at your front foot. Keep your right hand just as it is. Inhale, lift your right leg off the earth. Whew. Breathing for your balance for 3, 2, 1. Drop your back foot. You're in your revolved triangle. Come on. Inhale, unwind, triangle. Spin your heart space open towards the sky again. Now just bend your front knee, extended side angle, moving in half steps. Inhale, reverse warrior. Use your obliques, lift yourself up. Send your gaze towards your back foot. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. And now release your left arm to a 90-degree angle. Play with the direction of your palm. Play the piano with your finger. Play with the angle of your arm. Washing the left side of your neck. And also taking a moment to catch your breath, to slow it down. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, flow it through, find your vinyasa. Remember, you can always come down to your knees. Personally, in my body, if it's not in the heat, it's like you're doing your chaturangas on your knees, and that's fine. When you found your down dog, take a big old breath in. Open mouth, wash it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lion's breath, stick out your tongue. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to your knees and take a seat on your heels. If you'd like, maybe you grab a drink of water, maybe a towel off. All right, let's play with some belly up core. So good. All right, when you're ready, please roll down to your back. Interlace your hands behind your head and extend your legs up to the sky. I want your ankles over your hips, your feet are flexed. Now eliminate the rainbow shape in your spine. You gotta press your belly into the earth. Yeah, all right, inhale here. Exhale, yogi bicycles, but try it with your legs straight. It's definitely more intense. Maybe you only do it for a little bit. If you hate it, you can always bend your knees. Yogi bicycles, option for your legs to be in the scissor kicks. Come on, so strong. We're only here for another 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Guide your knees into your chest, let your head fall to the earth. Now find Supta Baddha Konasana. Stamp your feet to the earth, the soles of your feet touching. Reinterlace your hands behind your head if they're not there already. Dig your lower back into the earth, elbows out wide. Inhale here. Exhale, double crunch with your Supta Baddha Konasana. So keep your feet glued together. Lift your hips and your shoulders off of the earth. Keep pressing your feet together. Yes, you can. Knees are out wide. Gaze is still lifted. Keeping some space between your chin and your chest for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Guide your knees into your chest. Let your head fall to the earth. Sway side to side. Now re-extend your legs up to the sky. This time stamp your hands on the earth, palms face down, and scoot them underneath your lower back. Really glue your legs together. Your feet can be pointed or flexed, your choice. Inhale. Exhale, draw big circles to the right. Woo! The bigger the circle, the harder it is. So I want you to test yourself. How big can you go, right? Now we're focusing on the lower abdominals a little more, working the side obliques. Oh yeah. Keep going to the right. Breathing, friends. We'll switch directions in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now draw a circle to the left. The bigger, the better. Your legs are glued together. It's intense, but you can do it. Keep your lower back glued to the earth. So strong. Come on for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guide your knees into your chest, sway side to side. Okay, let's play with a reverse crow. So I want you to open your knees wide, glue your big toes to touch. And I want you to glue your forearms to your knees, right around in that area, and then shoot your palms up to the sky. For this to work, you really have to press your knees into your elbows, feel the connection. Lower back is dug onto the earth, no rainbow shape in your spine, palms shining up to the sky, and squeeze. Your big toes are kissing. Keep on squeezing. Yes, you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guide your hands behind your knees. Rock the length of your spine to get enough momentum to flow through a vinyasa. Pause in your upward facing dog. Release your knees on the ground. Gaze side to side to open up the belly. And when you're ready, find a downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, take a big breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, frog, jump squat to the top of your mat. Now out there, you gotta shimmy and shake like I do to get your heels towards the earth. That's just fine. Once your heels are positioned, whether they be lifted or not, that's fine. Dig your elbows into the inseams of your thighs. Pull your heart forward. Drop the shoulders back. Settle into your yogi squat. It's intense. Breathing nice and deep. All right, let's play with our crow. Inhale here. Exhale, find your crow. So come up high onto your tippy toes. Dig your knees into the backs of your triceps or your armpits. Send your gaze forward a 10. Begin to shift your gaze forward. Shifting your weight forward. Lifting one foot off the earth. Lifting maybe both. Maybe you just practice with that weight distribution change. You're breathing for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Meeting in our yogi squat, heels moving towards the earth. Remember, elbows digging into your thighs, pulling the heart forward. Here's where it gets fun. Take a breath in. Exhale, launch yourself back to a high plank. Woo! Awesome. Let's do that again. Inhale here. Exhale, step forward or jump forward to your yogi squat. All right, inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Let's do it one more time for fun. Inhale here. Exhale, launch forward, yogi squat. Lift the heart. Okay, plant your hands. Step back to a high plank, and then find your down dog. Take a big old breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Another breath in. Wash it out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, move nice and slow. Inhale, warrior 1, stamp your back foot down, 45-degree angle again. Shoulders are right over your hips, arms are lifted. Remember, you can widen your stance by dragging your right knee over a little bit to press your left hip forward. Your choice. Inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist. I want you to shoot your right arm behind you. There's not a whole lot of room for your right shoulder to go. That's okay. Just pull your belly button in, try it on. Inhale here. Guide your arms to prayer, take a breath in. Exhale, turn it into a twist. Twist your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Stack your right elbow on top of your left. Now focus on pressing your palms firmly together and scooting them towards your heart space to deepen the twist. Option is stay here, or if you want more balance, keep your arms just as they are. Gaze at your front foot. Inhale, launch onto your right leg, straighten your right leg, and fly your left leg. So your arms are in your twist. You're balancing on the right leg just for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently laying your back foot to the earth. You're in your twist. Use your belly strength. Inhale, warrior 1, lift your chest. Exhale, warrior 2, reopen your hips. Front heel to back arch alignment. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose, take it forward yet again. Spinning the heart space towards the sky. Let's switch it up this time though. Send your gaze towards your front foot, take a breath in. Exhale, half moon, launch onto your right leg. Right fingertips kiss the earth. Left leg lifts, left foot is flexed. Just breathing. Slowing the heartbeat down. Inhale here. Exhale, laying your back foot to the earth, triangle pose, moving in half steps. Inhale, slowly lift your chest all the way up, and now parallel your feet right out in front of you. Inhale, lift your heart space. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge from your hips with a nice straight spine, and then let your head and neck roll in. Shift your weight forward into your toes. You got to trust yourself. Your heels can almost be weightless. Let your head and neck hang heavy, and breathe. Inhale, find a half lift. Now I want you to take your left hand to your right ankle, and on your exhale, twist your right arm open to the sky. Work to keep your hips in one line. That's the tricky part. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Right hand to your left ankle, left arm goes high. Letting the head and neck hang heavy. Your weight still shifting forward, belly's in tight. Inhale, come through center, and on your exhale, fold. Just another moment. Now re-extend your arms like wings and with a very flat spine. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2, front of your mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, windmill your arms, and flow through your vinyasa, however that looks. Washing it away on your up dog, and then meeting in a nice down dog. Let's play with the left. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Exhale, very slowly, low lunge, use your core. Inhale, warrior 1, stamp your back foot down 45 degrees. Lift your chest, shoulders right over your hips. Remember, you gotta press your right hip forward, pull the left hip back. Tummy's in super tight. Inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist, that funky twist. Shoot your left arm behind you. Right arm goes out in front of you. There's not a whole lot of room for that left shoulder to open up, and that's okay. You're engaging your core. Inhale here. Exhale, guide your hands to prayer, and then twist your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. The left elbow on top of your right. Pull your belly off your thigh. Keep gluing the knife edge of your right foot to the earth. Option to stay here if you'd like balance. Keep your hands as they are. Gaze towards your front foot. Inhale, launch onto your left leg. Fly your right foot. Try it on. Your right foot could barely leave the ground. Just for 3, for 2, 1. Gently land your back foot to the earth. You're in your twist. Inhale, come through center, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Rearrange your feet. Open your hips again. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pull. Taking it forward. Last time. Send your gaze towards your front foot. Inhale, half moon. Launch onto the left leg. Lift your right leg high. Your hips are shining open. Pulling the right shoulder away from your ear. Right foot is flexed. Can you breathe deeper? It'll give you a better sense of balance. Gently release your back foot to the earth. You're in your triangle. Front leg is straight. Using your obliques, inhale, lift yourself all the way up. On your exhale, parallel your feet out in front of you. Inhale, lift your chest. This time, interlace your hands behind your back. Drag your knuckles, or drag your shoulders from your ears. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, wide-legged forward fold with a chest expansion. If you have a towel or anything nearby, I often like to grab it, making this a little more accessible for me. My shoulders are super tight. Wherever you are, I want the weight still in your toes, your head and neck hanging heavy. Breathing nice and deep. If at any time you want to let go of the shoulder expansion, you are totally welcome to. If you want to get upside down, now's your chance. The rest of us are going to begin to get out of it. Keep your arms bound. With a flat spine, inhale, lift yourself all the way up using the backs of your legs. Release your arms, and on your exhale, find a warrior 2. Whoop. Front of your mat, left knee is bent. Take a breath in. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill your arms and flow through your very last vinyasa. Meeting in a downward facing dog. Take a big old breath in. Open mouth, wash it out. Another breath in. Let it go. One more time. Really take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to your knees. Take a seat on your side. We'll play with some fun hip opening. So go ahead and take a seat on your glutes. And we'll start with fire log on the right. So once your left leg at a 90 degrees and your right leg at a 90 degrees stacked on top of your left. This is intense, especially without the heat, right? I want both of your feet nice and flexed. If you have a pillow or anything nearby, you can always slide it under your right glute. Always an option to stay just as you are, because like I said, this is intense. If you want more, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, begin to fold forward with a nice straight spine. Once you're folded forward as far as you'd like to go, feel free to roll in, letting your head and neck hang heavy. And if you're still craving more, take the flaps of your hands and gently press them into the flats of your feet, feeling a little more weight into your fold. Just breathing into it, softening your face. Inhale, slowly begin to lift your chest up. Now find cow face by sliding your right leg over your left leg or moving in that direction. Like mine are not stacked, and that's okay. For this, you can let your feet go. You don't have to flex them if you don't want. And again, try to guide your right hip towards the earth. Maybe you've got a pillow under there. Your option is stay as you are, or inhale, lift your chest. And on your exhale, begin to fold forward. Bowing your chest over your thighs. Deepening your breath. Acknowledging all the feelings that arise. Sometimes when we're opening our hips, that feeling like I want to run, I got to get out of here comes up. But you just breathe. And that's a perfect example for every day in your life. When that anxiety or the fear, the uncertainty creeps in, you deepen your breath, remind your body you're safe. Everything is A-okay. Slowly begin to lift your chest. Now for a little fun movement, I want you to hold on to the outsides of your feet. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, roll onto your back for whale's tails. Whoop. So you're still holding on to the outsides of your feet. Your right knee is still on top of your left. But now you can kind of play with the angle of your feet, pulling them in towards your glutes or lifting them high. You can even sway side to side is really nice. Making sure both of your shoulders, both of your hips are glued to the earth. Now let's slide into a figure four. So let go of your left leg and just guide your right leg into a 90-degree angle. Flex both feet, shoot your right arm in between your thighs. Your left arm goes around your left thigh. Interlace your fingers and then begin to pull your left knee in towards your chest. Make sure your hips and your shoulders are glued to the ground. You can roll out your ankles, going both directions. You can even sway side to side again. A kind of calming, swaying motion. Breathing into the right hip and letting it go. Now let's move in half steps, going backwards. So re-slide your right knee over your left. Reach for the outsides of your feet, finding that whale's tails again. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, rock the length of your spine all the way up to a seat. Nice. Once you have found yourself lifted, we'll move to the other side. So untangle your legs. Guide your left leg on top in a fire log. Your left leg is at a 90 degrees. Your right leg's at a 90 degrees. Your left leg's on top. For this pose, it's very important that your feet are flexed because that's going to protect your knees. If you have your blanket, you can move it under to the left hip this time, if you choose. If you'd like, inhale. And on your exhale, begin to fold forward, bowing your chest over the thighs, melting down with a straight spine, then feeling free to roll in. Remember, if you're still craving more, you can press the flaps of your hands into the flaps of your feet. Just that little added pressure really intensifies the posture. Letting your head and neck hang heavy, sending your breath into the left hip. Slowing it down. Inhale, slowly begin to lift your chest. And now slide your left knee on top of your right for cow face. Boop. Working the left hip towards the earth. It's intense. Awesome. Remember, you can let go of your feet here. You don't have to flex them if you don't want. It's not as important. It's kind of nice to let your feet go once in a while. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, begin to fold forward if you choose, draping your chest over your thighs, even rounding in the spine and letting your head and neck hang heavy. Keep on breathing. Your body won't create space if your breath doesn't give it the permission to. Letting go of everything that's no longer serving you. You just breathe a little deeper and send it on its way. Slowly begin to lift your chest. Now hold on to the outsides of your feet. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, roll onto your back for that whale's tails. Woo! Left leg is still on top of your right knee. And then play with the angle of your feet, either pulling your feet more towards your glutes or lifting up towards the sky. And if you choose, you can sway side to side. Both shoulder blades, both hips are kissing the ground. When you're ready, find your figure four by letting go of your right leg, sliding your left leg into a 90 degrees on top of your right. Slide your left arm in between your thighs, wrap your right arm around your right thigh, interlace your fingers, and then pull your right knee in towards your chest. Option two, roll out your ankles, going both directions. And if you choose, you can sway side to side. If you want this posture to be more intense, then you just dig your left elbow into your left thigh, adding a little more pressure. Face is soft. Breath is nice and deep. Moving in half steps, re-slide your left knee on top of your right. Reach for your feet, finding that whale's tail. Begin to rock the length of your spine, enough momentum to guide yourself up to a seat. And once you're lifted, go ahead and uncross your legs. Ha! You can shimmy and shake them. Shimmy and shake. Awesome. Inhale, take your arms. Let's find Baddha Konasana. That sounds nice. So open your knees wide, stamp the soles of your feet together like we did earlier. Now hold on to your ankles and really pull your heart forward. Drop your shoulders from your ear. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, begin to melt forward. Just pausing to open up the inner thighs a little bit more. Feel free to let your head and neck hang. Remember, round it in if you choose. You can sway side to side again. Creating the space that you deserve in your body. Inhale, begin to lift yourself up. Now extend your right leg out to the right. Glue the left sole of your foot into your right inner thigh. Now spin your shoulder parallel over your right leg. Inhale, take your arms high. Exhale, begin to melt your chest over your right thigh. Keep your right foot nice and flat. Eventually gluing your forearms to the outsides of your calves into the ground. Just like in your standing forehead to knee. Inhale, slowly begin to lift your chest, and we'll switch sides. Extend your left leg out beside you, and then glue your right sole of your foot to your left inner thigh. Begin to shift your shoulders over your left thigh. Inhale, take your arms high, and on your exhale with a flat spine, begin to bow your chest over your left thigh, keeping your left foot nice and flat. Eventually, cupping your forearms to the outsides of your calf and gluing your forearms to the ground. You have to breathe nice and deep. Remember, your body won't open if your breath doesn't give it the space to, the permission. Inhale, slowly begin to lift your chest. We'll finish just one more fold, which is my favorite, seated forward fold. Inhale, take your arms high. Your legs are glued together, and on your exhale, reach for your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to capture your feet with your hands. Pull your heart forward, and then feel free to roll in at your very peak. Both feet are flexed. And deepen your breath so you can wash your spine. You can even sway side to side or gaze under one armpit and then the other. Just letting the energy flow around your spine. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up, and on your exhale, roll down to your back. Find a happy baby. Reach for the insides or the outsides of your feet. And if you tend to grab them in one direction, I offer you to try the other way. I always used to hold my feet on the outside, and then one day I decided to hold the inside of my feet, and I fell in love. Feel free to sway side to side. Shoulders and hips are on the ground, massaging the spine. Guide your knees into your chest. Keep on rocking. Now extend your right leg high to the sky. Flex your right foot. Your right ankles are right over your hip. And now hold on to beneath your left knee. Glue your lower back to the earth. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your right leg all the way to the earth. Make your belly work. Once your right leg has made contact with the earth, inhale, pull your left knee around your rib cage towards your armpit when removing pose. Try to work your right shoulder to the earth, and feel free to roll out your left ankle. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee across your body towards the earth. Guide your left shoulder towards the ground, and let your left arm fall in a cactus in a T shape, your choice. Now really focus on your breath. Are you taking shallow breaths because you're in a twist? Well, I want you to do the opposite. I want you to deepen your breath, because through that deep breath, you're actually going to release the tension in your spine way more. Inhale, guide your knees back to center. This time extend your left leg high to the sky. Your left foot is flexed. Hold on to beneath your right knee with your arms, and then slowly lower your left leg all the way down to the ground. Don't forget to pull your belly in. When your left leg has made contact with the earth, inhale, pull your right knee around your rib cage towards your armpit when removing pose. Feel free to roll out your ankles going both directions. And keep working the left shoulder to the ground. Feel free to give it a nice tight squeeze, massaging the internal organs. Inhale, pull your knee in tighter. And on your exhale, supine twist, guide your right knee across your body towards the earth. Working the right shoulder towards the ground. Your eyes are closed. Massaging the body with your breath. Don't hold it in. You just let it go. Inhale, guide your knees back to center one final time. This time, wrap your forearms around your shins. Lift your head and neck off the mat, crawling into a tiny, lovely little ball. Really tuck your chin in towards your chest. Squeeze the backs of your shoulders. Pause. Thank yourself for your practice. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let the breath go and find your Shavasana, your final resting place. Open your legs wide. Open your arms nice and wide so that perhaps they can feel a nice little breeze. Use this time now to really focus on your breath, to notice the connection between your breath and your heartbeat. Remembering that at times when your heart is beating a little rapid, when your breath is a little shallow, all you need to do is deepen the breath, slow it down, and come back to your center. As you rest here, let go of all the tension in your physical body, just letting your muscles melt off your bones. Just noticing the rise and fall of your belly, the rise and fall of your chest, and the thump of your heartbeat in your chest. Soften your face. Untuck your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let go of the lines in between your eyes. And let your eyes sink super heavy into their sockets. Your body feeling fully supported and cradled by the earth beneath you. Reminding yourself of your strength and of your power and of the ability you have to slow it all down and come back to that place of calm and peace. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Noticing as your body sinks a little deeper into the ground. One more breath, the biggest yet. Really inhale. Open mouth, let it go. If you would like to remain here a little longer, of course, that is available to you. If you're ready to invite a little more movement back into your physical body, start by drawing some shapes with your fingers and toes. Maybe swaying your head side to side, or even extending your arms overhead for a full body stretch, maybe with a good evening yawn. And when you're ready, roll over to your favorite side for supported fetal pose, resting your head on your bottom bicep, just pausing. If you're ready, lift yourself up to a seat for Sukhasana, not so easy pose, your seated meditation. Once you find yourself lifted, stack your shoulders over your hips. Remember, guide your shoulders gently back and down. Tummy is in tight. And this time, actively press your hands together at your heart center and feel the connection between your thumbs and your chest. Remembering to take your breath with you to slow it down, to let go of the anxiety, knowing that uncertainty is natural. It's okay. We just breathe through it. We will end class with the universal sound of Om. Together we'll inhale and on our exhale, Om. Inhale. Om. Please guide your thumbs to your third eye center, the center of your intuition and all-knowing. The teacher in me loves, cherishes, and respects the teacher in all of you. Together we bow and say namaste. Namaste.